Greetings gastronauts, this is KeefCooks, I'm Keef, and today I'm going to do something Spanish, Cuban, Latin American, Filipino. I'm going to make Ropa Vieja, old clothes. This was requested by Mrs. Keefcooks, who's been off work for about the last 3.5 weeks with the cough that never goes away. And she's been watching a lot of television, specifically an old series called Bones, which is actually it's quite good. But there's hundreds of seasons, and she's almost coming to the end of it. And in one episode recently, one of the characters was eating this, and it's a strange thing. We lived in Madrid, in Spain, for a while, about 7 years, I think, and never once had this dish. But in Spain, I mean, it actually comes from the Canary Islands. And I think it's the kind of thing, it's a bit like Bubble and Squeak. It's the kind of thing you would eat at home, you would make at home. Any restaurant trying to impress anybody wouldn't do it. They just wouldn't. Because it's just, you know, it's like doing beans on toast. Anyway, it sounds dead interesting. There are many different versions around the world. The one that I'm doing is kind of Cuban. It might not be totally authentic, but you know, with a thing like this, nothing is. So here we go. If you enjoy this video, give it a like, share, subscribe, etc. Let's get on with it. So Ropa Vieja, basically it's shredded, very tender cooked beef in a tomatoey, vegetable-y, peppery sauce. Peppery as in capsicum, red pepper, bell pepper kind of thing. It's supposed to look like old clothes. If you have a lot of old brown tweed or something clothes that have just disintegrated into shreds, then that might be an accurate description. Otherwise, it's just, yeah. But the shredded beef traditionally would be flank, which I think in the UK is what is this, is our, we don't have anything called flank, but bavette steak is supposed to be the equivalent cut. However, it is rubbish for the job because it'll dry out with 3 or 4 hours of cooking. It needs to be submerged in liquid all the time, and also 3 or 4 hours of cooking. I'm not doing that, I'm doing a quick version. I'm using a pressure cooker, so that first stage will take less than half an hour. I've got my, 500 grams of bavette steak, flank steak. I've got a carrot, an onion, a bit of celery, probably a bay leaf and some salt and pepper. So you can see there the grain is very strongly defined, and you don't want to cut across. You want your fibres to be as long as you can get them. So just cut it that way. We'll hoik those into the pressure cooker, and then for the purists we'll have a different chopping board, a different knife, and look, I finally did it. I got myself a Wursthof knife. Oh look, cuts nice. And we'll just cut these into big old chunks. We're kind of just making, we're going to cook the beef in this, and it'll make a tasty stock kind of thing. Okay, so I've got the pressure cooker and some water, just about enough to cover everything, and a few grinds of black pepper, big pinch of sea salt or kosher salt, and a bay leaf. Look at these. So just one of that size, maybe 2 or 3 smaller ones. And we'll put that on the heat, bring it to the boil, put the lid on, and when it's under pressure we'll give it 25 minutes I think, and that should be wonderful. You can do this in a conventional saucepan on the stove. It'll take 3.5 hours. You want that meat really, well, it'd be falling off the bone if it was on the bone, but it's not. Or you can take your time and do it in a slow cooker or crock pot for 6 to 8 hours. It's up to you however much of a panic you're in. I'm in a mega panic, so, you know, half an hour to get this going. When it comes to the boil, you might see some scum, so you can skim that off if you like. Then put the lid on and bring it up to pressure. Now, ingredients for the sauce: I've got a small onion, I've got a green bell pepper, a red one. I've also got a bit of roasted red peppers. I think when recipes call for pimentos, this is what they mean. Anyway, I could be wrong. A can of tomatoes, some green olives, a teaspoon of ground cumin, half a teaspoon of smoked paprika. This is actually pimentón de la vera, which is the good stuff. Some ground black pepper, some salt, a few capers, and another gigantic bay leaf. Oh yes. And I forgot 2 or 3 cloves of garlic. And they want to be crushed and kind of, you know, made very small. I could get the mincer out of the drawer, but I could also do this. So we remove the meat from the pressure cooker and set it aside, let it cool down, and then we'll shred it. Ooh, yeah. Now we need to prep the onion and the peppers. So they just want to be cut into thin shreds, thinnish, kind of like that. I'm just going to shred the beef. So a couple of big forks and pull it to bits, like pulled pork, kind of. You see those lovely long shreds of beef. They look exactly like old clothes. Now, I usually get ready chopped tomatoes, but some people have said that the ready chopped ones are poorer quality, and so you should get, you know, the whole ones and chop them yourself. So that's what I'm doing. Time to start cooking the sauce. So heat some oil in a heavy bottom pan and then add the onions and let them cook for about 5 minutes till they're kind of translucent. Then throw in the garlic for about 1 minute, and after that you can add the peppers and cook those for a minute or 2. So we'll add the chopped tomatoes and their juice and some of the stock that the beef was cooked in. Add the cumin and the smoked paprika, stir those in, then add the massive bay leaf. Add the beef, cook that for a few minutes, then taste it and season with salt and pepper. Alright, that's pretty much done, so I'm just gonna do the last few details. Look at this. Roasted red pepper, a bit of, you know, charredness in there. So I'll cut that into little thin strips and pop that in with the Ropa Vieja and the olives, which I've cut in half, and a teaspoon of capers. I think these are all optional items, but they're going to make it wonderful. And because they've gone in at the end, the colours will remain vibrant and really make it look like old clothes. Yeah. Okay, here we go. It's taste test time. Old clothes, Ropa Vieja, and well, some rice and some black beans. Anyway, let's have a go. Old clothes. It's very tasty, very, very nice. I think that's a pretty good go, so thanks for watching and see you next time.